In a little bit of a scheduling quirk, the Seahawks face the Arizona Cardinals for a second time in 3 weeks on Sunday. Hello 12s, I'm Jen Mueller with a preview of Seattle's game against Arizona presented by Safeway. The Hawks' current 3-game winning streak started against the Cardinals and coincided with a big turnaround by the defense.
That Arizona game, it was just an opportunity for us to really go out there and just play. At the end of the day, like, we have nothing to lose. Go out there and just have some fun. And it's just, the guys just really just, on the defensive side of the ball, offense has been balling all year. Offense has been doing their thing. It's really for us having to get the defense together. We've had to just take a stand.
Guys they've been working through this process, but I would say that the finishing result of that first game against Arizona and starting this whole process, it helped start the confidence, of where guys kind of see the big picture of what we're trying to get done.
And that's getting to the quarterback and stopping the run. Seattle pestered Kyler Murray, recording 6 sacks and holding them to 144 rushing yards. 100 of those by Murray, with 42 yards coming on one play early in the game.
Whenever you're playing someone as dynamic as Kyler Murray in an offense like that, it's really, I say, on the front that we have to stay active, and we have to make sure that we keep him in the pocket.
Overall, the Hawks kept the Cards from moving the ball effectively, and the 9 points allowed is the fewest Arizona has scored all season. But this time around, Seattle will have to stop wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins. He has provided a major spark for the Cards in the last 2 games, totaling 262 yards on 22 receptions and finding the end zone once.
He can do everything. He's a really good ball control type of receiver. They can dink the ball in and around the coverages and fit him into the zones, and he has great feel and awareness and all of that. But he's also a downfield big-time threat because of his ball skills. There's nobody that catches the ball better than him. There's nobody that can make the plays and play on the ball better than DeAndre. And so that means we're going to be running with him, and he still has the chance to make a play. So it's a big challenge for our guys.
He has a lot of targets. The ball goes to him a lot, but then also they still do have the same zone, read option, zone read, and our run game. It's just, Kyler's trying to protect himself, not get hit as much, which every quarterback does, that runs the ball. And their passing game has opened up a lot more with DeAndre Hopkins back. And then, with them adding Robbie Anderson and Rondale Moore and having just all that speed, they definitely, they have the threats to definitely, open things up.
Speed has definitely changed. Obviously, they have fast guys, but ultimately, I'm still, taking a chance on us, obviously. Just go out and play our game and be ourselves.
It points to an upward trend for a Cardinals offense that has scored 68 points and 8 touchdowns since the All-Pro return. Meanwhile, Seattle's offense has shown it has staying power.
I saw a quote that Tyler had said where he was saying, it's amazing what anybody can do or what a team can do when nobody really wants the credit. And I never really thought of it like that, but there's not really like one superstar necessarily on this team, it's just kind of everybody just wants to contribute.
The Hawks have scored 162 points in the last 5 games for an average of just over 32 points a game. And if not for the Cards, it would be even more. Seattle won that Week 6 matchup 19-9, but managed just 1 offensive touchdown on 5 trips to the red zone. They also forced a season-high 6 punts and a season-low 160 net passing yards. Geno Smith was sacked a season-high 5 times.
Starting with me, just getting the ball out in rhythm and on time, making sure that I'm not holding the ball too long back there. Obviously making fast and decisive reads, and then getting the ball out of my hands, and also just finishing drives. Finishing in the red zone, being better on 3rd down, and overall, whatever it takes to win. But obviously, I felt like I could have played better in that game. Just improving on the things from that game and seeing if we can get better in this one.
Week 6 also marked the first career NFL start for Kenneth Walker III, who scored a touchdown and rushed for 97 yards on 21 carries.
I feel like that gave me even more confidence, being able to play against a team, like actually starting the game, for my first time. And it was just a blessing to be in that position. And, the line does a great job every week, and, you say yards and everything, but without those guys, that doesn't happen.
The Seahawks preview against the Cardinals is presented by Safeway. Kickoff is set for 1:05. And if you are watching from home, Safeway's home gating recipe of the week is buffalo chicken dip. You can go to Seahawks.com/Safeway for more game day recipes.